Hi, welcome to another episode of the Naina Redhu Experience podcast. I'm answering questions from 6th July's edition of Naina's Monday Ask Me Anything, which is an AMA that I do on my Instagram stories every Monday. This is something new that I'm trying, and I usually try to answer all the questions that I get, but maximum maybe 5 to 10 is what I can manage if I have to give proper answers. So let's get down to it. The first question was how to enhance writing skills. Oh boy. Or whenever I get questions like this, I'm like, where do I even start? But this is what my suggestion was. Write more. Always a good idea. Even with photography, the best thing to do to get better at photography is to shoot, and shoot some more, and rinse and repeat. Same with writing. Write more, read more, write every day, publish more, write. Search the internet for how to enhance writing skills and do everything that's on page 1 of the search results. Sounds simple? It's a lot of work. Question number 2. Have you ever tried glass painting? Yes! At least 2 decades ago though. There's a couple of glass tabletops at my mom's home that I painted that she has kept. I used to find the color of glass paints limiting. Things might have changed now. I haven't tried glass painting in a long time, but I don't think it's that difficult. If you do one kind of painting, I think it should be easy enough for you to try another kind of painting. I look at it like photography. If you're able to shoot good portraits, you should be able to shoot good product shots. At least half decent, if not excellent. So yeah, glass painting, cool. But again, I think of practical aspects also. For example, if I do have to do glass painting, how am I going to ship that stuff all over the world? Already with canvases, I'm constantly worried that they're going to tear or break and the frame will get skewed. With glass, it's next level. Okay, next question. How do you deal with friends, not close ones, asking for free business advice? Well, friends are usually close. I would say maybe you need to redefine who you are calling friends. Maybe they're acquaintances. Okay, that was my first thought anyway. My answer was, I don't think most people think of it as asking for free advice. I think most people are just looking for advice/help. The problem is, the way I see it at least, that very few people know how to ask questions that will get them answers. I am happy to help anyone, whether friend or acquaintance. If I have the time and if the question is such that can be answered using minimal time on my part. If giving the answer will require analysis, research, or a deeper conversation, I will say as much. My friends pay me, by the way. Anyone who has an expectation of free from me is not my friend. Anyone that doesn't value my time is not worth my time. Now, this is again easier said than done. It's the way we are brought up, especially in India, especially women. We find it really hard to say no. We feel we're being rude. There's a lot of guilt involved and things like that. I'm going to do a separate podcast episode talking just about this. Next question. How are you keeping your eyes safe despite being exposed to screens so much? My answer, I don't do much proactively, unfortunately. I have a pair of non-reflective gaming glasses that I should be wearing in front of the laptop screen, but I rarely do. Bharat got them for me and they're there somewhere. I spend more time on the phone screen than on the laptop. At night, I turn on the night mode so brightness is lowest and the screen is yellow. My desk has a view, so I'm often moving my eyes from screen to 300 meters away and back. I am, however, paranoid about my eyes and have them checked every 6 months or so. So far, 20/20 vision. So right now also where I'm sitting and recording, if you're watching this on YouTube and if you're watching the video on IGTV, all the light that is coming from in front of me is from the windows that I have in front of my desk. I can see apartment buildings across the street. It's about 300 meters. And if I look away, I'm looking at 300 meters and then I look back here and it's right here. And that's a good exercise for your eyes. So I'm hoping it's that's helping. I don't know. Next question. How to find your ace style in art or painting when you can paint in different styles? Oh boy. Finding your style in anything, even if it's photography or art, it takes time. That was my first thought. Here's my answer. Finding your style in any creative pursuit is a matter of practice, in my opinion. For me, it is a combination of what I enjoy doing and what is more unique compared to what's out there in the world already. I have experimented with a lot of styles and mediums, oils, pastels, watercolors, acrylics, on, and I will continue to experiment, lines, dots, etc. Over a period of time, my signature style will emerge, I think. It's style, I don't know if when you set out whether you're focusing on style. I don't think I wanted to get to it at some point, but I had to experiment so much. You might look at it as a waste of paints and a waste of canvas and a waste of a lot of money, but how else are you going to find your style? It was the same with me when I started photography. My first gig was industrial photography. So I did factory floors, manufacturing units. That's what I started with. But in the rest of my career, in the last 16 years, I haven't done a single one. I would love to. So it's not, I didn't start out with, oh, this is my style. But now I kind of have a sense of it. It's, high saturation, high contrast. But, my images look good. I don't really know. I know people look at my photos and they're like, oh, the moment I saw the photo, I knew it was yours. So I guess there is a sense of style. But in painting, I think it's a lot easier to do that and to figure out something that is unique to what you do, in the sense that you'll know it when you see it. In painting, I think it's a lot easier to do that. I'm not saying it's easy to develop a style because, oh my god, don't I know it. Right, next question. How does one find a balance between one's principles, ideals, and reality when it comes to work? Oh boy. Great question, by the way. Again, I've decided I'm going to do a separate podcast episode just talking about this. This was my answer. There is no balance here. You either follow your principles and ideals or you don't. I usually form my principles and rules around whatever helps me sleep peacefully at night. And then I do not budge. I am not talking about work policies here. I am talking about a person's integrity/ideals. 100% advance payment, for example, is a work policy. Honesty, on the other hand, is a matter of principle. Different nuance when it comes to morality, for example. A tobacco brand, for example, I'm not a fan of smoking and I will not promote it. But if the brand wants to hire me for a photography assignment, I will take it. Adults can decide if they want to smoke regardless of my affiliations. Then there's religion and politics. Personal choices as far as I'm concerned. As long as I am not promoting religious propaganda by working with a client, I'm cool with whatever their religious beliefs are, etc. Reality is, everyone is like, oh my god, life is like, talk about IRL in real life. And I'm like, yeah, IRL, what is more important? Mental health, your mental peace, your longevity. Do you want to have sleepless nights and toss and turn because you did something that you do not agree with? Why would you do that to yourself? We are all looking to get more peace in life. This is the easiest ways to do it. Decide your bottom line and then just stick to it. And there will be a lot of saying no, this is not an assignment I want to work on. This is not an assignment I can do, and it doesn't bring me joy, it doesn't bring me peace, and it'll take you longer. But yeah, again, hashtag goal kya hai? What is your goal here? What are you trying to achieve? And I guess go by it. Right. Someone asked me, is it possible to gift one session of your Instagram profile review to a friend? Okay, so I think last week I announced this product on my workshops page. It's an Instagram profile review or Instagram profile audit. So what I'll basically do is that it'll be a 30-minute video call, and I'll spend about 3-4 days beforehand looking at your entire Instagram page. Obviously I won't be able to go back to the beginning of time when you started Instagram, but I'll look at the top 9 to 18 posts. I'll look at the quality of images, I'll look at your captions, I'll look at the hashtags you're using, what does your bio look like, what are the links you're linking to, and I will give you I'll give you feedback on the basis of that. And of course I'll try to understand what is your goal of being on Instagram and whether your profile is working towards you achieving that goal or not. So this is a product that I recently announced, and I limited it to 5 spots in a month. So only 5 were available in July. Right now only 3 are left. So someone's asking me if they can gift it for their friend, and heck yeah, like come on, like what a cool friend to have also. Oh my god. So yeah, you can buy it, and then you can send me an email and tell me that, by the way, this is the friend I wanted to buy this for, this is their Instagram handle, and then I can reach out to your friend and say, hey, by the way, your friend bought this for you, this is the Google form you need to fill. These are the details I need, and let me know when you would like to schedule this call. So yes, please, you can buy it. You can buy it for friends. It's not very expensive. It's 3,000 rupees. Actually, it's 2,999 for a 30-minute consultation call. Right. Next. Oh, and you can find it on naina.co/Instagram. Simple enough. All right. Last question. What is the right way to build brand authority? Damn, nice question. Jyoti Vyas, thank you. Okay, my answer was, building authority is about establishing expertise. Think education, knowledge, workshops, etc. For a shoe brand, for example, how is a shoe made? Where is the material sourced from? What type of stitches are used? What is the machine called? What is the technique called, etc. Associating and collaborating with other experts and authority figures, that's the simplest way I can explain it. And then you create content around these subjects and publish and share. The other principles remain the same. Like with photography, shoot, edit, share. With content, it's create, edit, share. But the best way to build authority and is to show that you're an expert, and the only reason you are an expert is because, hey, you've been running a brand, you've been manufacturing or creating a product or providing a service for the last X number of years, and you have all these clients who've paid you for it. So yeah, I mean, client testimonials do help, but they need to look credible, because a lot of people just use generic things and they say stuff that doesn't really elevate your profile. It actually makes it look worse. So there are many ways of doing it, but of course it's about your expertise. What knowledge are you sharing and resharing and educating people about how you do things, and your customers are interested in stuff like that. And that's one part of your content strategy and what you can do to elevate your brand's profile in the long run. All right, that's the end of it. Monday AMA on my Instagram profile, Instagram.com/Naina, and I do it every Monday. You can ask me about anything. Usually questions are related to photography, the business of photography, brand building, social media, and of course life related questions where people ask me things like how to maintain professionalism and how do you define happiness and things like that. I am happy to talk about it. I am happy to help pretty much anyone. You have to send me an email. Please don't DM me. I will get to it at some point, but it won't be priority for me because email is always priority, and I'm able to answer really quickly as well. My email ID is available everywhere. It's n@naina.co. That's naina.co. For any upcoming webinars or new product announcements, if you want to be the first person to know, sign up to the newsletter. It's naina.co/newsletter. Alright, thanks for listening. Bye.